Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Hukamnama today is on Ang 607 of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj by Guru Ram Das Ji. Vaheguru Sahib Ji SORAT H Mahalla Chautha. Hare Syau Preet Antur Man Vidya. Hare bin Rahan Na Jai. ज्यों मछली बिन नीरै बिन सै त्यों नामै बिन मारे जाई हारे स्यों प्रीत अंतुर मन विद्या हारे बिन रहन न जाई ज्यों मछली बिन नीरै बिन सै त्यों नामै बिन मारे जाई मेरे प्रभ किरपा जल देव हो हर नाई हो अंतर नाम मंगा दिन राती नामे ही शांति पाई रहाओ ज्यों चात्रिक जल बिन बिल लावै बिन जल प्यास न जाई गुरमुख जल पावै सुख सहजे हरिया पाए सुपाई मनमुख भूखे दह दिस डोलह बिन नावै दुख पाई जन्म मरै फेरे जोनी आवै दरगाह मिलै सजाई कृपा करहै ता हर गुण गावह हारे रास अंतर पाई नानक दीन दयाल भय है तृष्णा सब दे बुझाई कृपा करहै ता हर गुण गावह हारे रास अंतरे पाई नानक दीन दयाल भय है तृष्णा सब दे बुझाई Sadguru Ram Das Ji Maharaj speaks to us about true love today. Sadguru Sahib Ji says, Har Syon Preet Antar Man Vidya. Those people whose man, their mind is Vidya. Vidya literally means to be pierced right through the middle. What does that mean? Someone who is pierced right through the middle. It means someone whose core, whose whole being, whose whole world is focused on one thing. That is true love. That being pierced through completely. And Sadhguru says that person who has preet antar within, their mind becomes pierced through with that one thought, that one love, that true love. And Sadhguru Pasha Ji says, for Harsyon, for Vaheguru Ji, for Akal Purkh. And what is the nishani, what is the sign of true love? Sadhguru Pasha Ji says, Har bin rahan na jai, that we cannot rahan, cannot find peace, cannot live, cannot survive without Vaheguru. That is what true preet, true love, true prem is. Sadhguru Pasha Ji goes further on to explain it. Jyon machli, like the fish, bin nira binasa, it dies, bin without water. It doesn't matter what you give the fish. If the fish doesn't have water, the fish will die. In the same way, namme bin mar jai. That Gurmukh Pyara who's attached to Vaheguru, namme bin, without the name of Vaheguru, without naam, mar jai, that person will perish. So, Satguru Pasha Ji saying, whatever you give to a Gurmukh Pyara, when they're doing meditation, doing Namabhyas, if Riddhiyan Siddhiyan come, occult spiritual powers, or kingdoms or money or wealth or anything else, the Gurmukh Pyare do not settle for these things. Their aim is always to merge in with Akal Purkh, because they have that preet within. Mere Prabhu, O my Vaheguru, my Lord, my Prabhu, my God, Kirpa Jal Dev Ho, please bless me with your Kirpa, with your grace, Jal Dev Ho, and bless me with the water of what? Haranai, of your name. That only that water which can put out my thirst. Nothing else can quench this thirst. Just like Sadhguru Ji Pasha is, in the next few lines, is going to give the example of a chatrik, which is the cuckoo hawk of Punjab, and also you can see it in some of the rest of northern India. And the cuckoo hawk cries out, and Sadhguru Ji Pasha goes on to explain this, and so we'll explain this line as we go further on. Mere Prabhu Kripa Jal Dev Ho Har Nai. Give me the jal, the water of your name. How antar naam manga din rati. Antar, deep within me. Sadhguru Pasha Ji saying, not just on top. Sometimes we on top say, oh, give me naam, give me this. But really inside we're asking for other things. But Guruji is talking about a stage of being here, an avastha, where from outside and from within we are only manga, only begging for the name of God, din rati, day and night. Nam mein hi sant pai, because only through the name will we find sant, will we find true peace. Because those people, those Gurmukh Pyare, they've realized that they can only find shanti, they can only find true peace through the name, through Vaheguru. And we haven't come to that realization yet. Because the blindfold of illusion of Maya is still within our eyes. We think we can find peace in material endeavors and pleasures, but no. And this is what the Gurmukh Pyare have realized. They realize that the only way of shanti is through the name, is through Vaheguruji's Naam and Bani and Simran. Rahao. Guruji says, pause and think about this. Now Guruji comes to the line where they're going to mention the chatrik. Jyon chatrik ko jal bin bil lave. Like the chatrik, the cuckoo hawk, jal bin, without jal, without water, bil lave, cries out, bin jal pyas na jai. Without jal, without water, the pyas, the thirst cannot be quenched. And even amongst the water, the chatrik is waiting for the swanti boond, a special raindrop for which it waits with its mouth open, looking up towards the skies. And in the times before the monsoons, these cuckoo hawks are heard crying out. And some people say that the cry, which they cry out, is quite shrill, quite touching. Sounds like Piya Kahan, which means where is my beloved. So as they're waiting for their swanti wound, for their special raindrop, they're crying out, and this is the Jal bin Bilalave, that Bilalave, that cry which Guruji is talking about here. In the same way the Gurmukh Pyare are crying out for that Naam. Through the grace of God, they're crying out for that name of the Lord, because they have come to the ultimate realization that only through that will they find peace. Gurmukh jal pave sukh sahaje. Facing towards the Guru, following the Guru, becoming Gurmukh. That Gurmukh Pyara, jal pave, finds that water, is blessed with that raindrop, sukh sahaje, and goes into peace and sahaje, a state of ultimate poise and balance. Hariya pai supai, and through the pai supai, through the love of Vaheguru, through the love of the Lord, through the love of God, that Gurmukh Pyara's mind, body and soul is Hariya, blossoms forth. Manmukh bhukhe dahd se dola hai. But people who follow their mind, they are always bhukhe, they're always hungry. They're always looking for more. Dahd se dola hai. And they look in all 10 directions, and dola hai. Dola hai means always full of doubt. Bin nave dukh pai. Because they still haven't realized that the Naam is what will give us peace. Bin nave, without the Naam, without the name of Vaheguru, dukh pai, all they find is dukh, is pain. Janam mare phir joni ave. They janam, they're born, mare, they die, phir joni ave, then they're born again. Dargah mila sajai. And the manmukhs, Sadhguru Pasha Ji says, in Dargah, in the court of the Lord, they are given sajai, punishment. Kripa karhe ta har gun gav hai. If God bestows His kripa, His grace upon us, ta, only then har gun gav hai, then we can gav and sing Vaheguruji's praises. God's praises, har ras antar pai, and we can find the ras, the love of God, antar, within us. That anand of God, the bliss of God, blossoming forth within us, within our very souls. Nanak deen dayal paye hai. Vaheguru Ji has become dayal, merciful upon the deen, the lowly. Sadhguru Pasha Ji is saying, Trisna Shabad bujai, and in this merciful state, Vaheguru Ji's bujai has put out and quenched all of the trishna, all of the desires, and all of the fire of desire within through the Shabad. And Sadhguru Ji is instructing us that only through the Shabad, only through the Naam, we find the peace that we're looking for. With Sadhguru Ramdas Ji's grace, may we also come to this realization. And then our ardas will also be ha antar naam manga din rati, naame hi sant pai. Kripa karhen ta har gun gavah, hare ras antar pai. Nanak deen dayal paye hai, trisna sabde bujai. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.